and we'll begin the class for today. All right. Hello, welcome everyone. All right, we're going to start seated on our chair with a nice tall spine. So again, as if somebody is pulling a string up on your heart. The way to feel that is if we hunch forward. So let's all just hunch forward, almost like pretend you're on your computer or you're cooking in the kitchen or whatever, driving your car. Just feel how that feels, how your body feels. And then as if you have a string on your heart, just feel like somebody's pulling the string up. You're lifting your heart. Good. And then you're gently rolling your shoulders back and down and even bringing your palms up on your lap. Feel how nice that feels on the body. It probably, for many of us, can feel a little foreign because we're not used to having this be our natural state when we're seated and standing. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to practice some Ujjayi breath. And basically, it's just your breath, feeling your breath at the back of your throat, riding up and down the back of your throat. So it makes like a little whooshing sound or ocean sound. And that helps our breath to slow down. It allows us to deepen our breath. It also allows us to relax our central nervous system, that Ujjayi breath. Good. So let's just close our eyes and arrive in the space for this power. Yeah. Just arrive and be in the present moment. And bring your awareness to your breath, just your natural breath. So keeping that gentle, tall spine, we're going to start to deepen the breath, breathing in and out of the nose. So we're going to take a little bit deeper breath in through the nose. Notice a little pause at the top before you exhale the breath out the nose. And notice a little pause at the bottom. So nice and slow, inhaling and exhaling. And then starting to tap into that Ujjayi, as if you want to stop the breath a little bit. You're going to breathe in and see if you can feel the breath at the back of your throat as you breathe in and out. And what will happen is you'll start to hear it as well. So just practicing that, taking the, anxiousness out of it, just make it nice and simple. If it's happening, it's happening. If not, just breathing in and out is beautiful. And with each inhale and exhale, try to deepen the breath. Go a little longer on the exhale and take in a little more on the inhale, nice and slow. The breath is smooth. Again, just riding up and down the back of the throat gently and practicing that little pause at the top and the bottom. And so can you hear your breath? Hear it inside your head. Bring a gentle little smile to the face as you slowly breathe. Let's do about 3 more nice, slow Ujjayi breaths. As we breathe in and out of the nose, we're filtering the air in our lungs. We're warming it before it hits our lungs. Creating nitric oxide that's dilating our blood vessels to take in more oxygen. All of those things happening just by bringing our awareness to our breath, our Ujjayi breath. The next time that you breathe out, just simply relax the breath. Come back to your natural breath. And just notice if your breath naturally now is a little bit deeper and longer. The more we practice, like anything, the more that it becomes a habit. So the more we practice our slow, deep breath, our ujjayi breath, the more we'll just take it into our day. We'll walk around day after day, just slow, breathing deeper and longer. And that overall will make us feel so much better. All right, and then when you're ready, relax the breath if you haven't already, and then just slowly flutter the eyes open. So breath, I mean, if we just did that, came to yoga each day and did some ujjayi breaths, so there's many different yogic breaths. Hopefully some of you have at this point incorporated some of these breathing techniques into your daily life, even if you don't come to yoga, or if it's days that we don't have yoga. Yeah, really make it a mindful thing. And I just have a little sign on my refrigerator that says breathe. So when I'm in the kitchen and cooking frenetically, you know, then I just look at that and say, oh yeah, right, breathe. And it really is helpful. Okay, so again, find the tall spine. You can scoot forward a little bit in your chair. Reach the shoulders back. You can keep the palms up or down on your lap. Good, we're gonna take a breath in. And as we exhale, we're gonna slowly turn your head over to the right. I love to do this with each class. It feels so nice to stretch the neck. Releasing little tension as we breathe out. And as you exhale your breath, slowly bring the head back forward. Come back to shoulders straight. Take a breath in and exhale. Let's go over to the other side now. And so let that ujjayi breath be your constant companion through class today. We're breathing the whole time. And so when you think about it, just think, oh yeah, let me see if I do that ujjayi breath. And then as you exhale, slowly bring your head back forward. Good, and take a nice breath, big breath in. And as you exhale, you're gonna drop your chin to your chest. Stretch your shoulders back. And then inhale, slowly lift the chin. Keep the back of your neck long, as if there's a ball behind your neck and you're reaching your head up and over that little tennis ball. It's good. This opens up our thymus and thyroid gland, even our lymphatic system under our arms. And then exhale, relax your head back forward. Good. Let's take a nice breath in. As you exhale, gently drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Good. Breathe. Notice how tight or how stiff that left side of your neck might feel. Then press into your feet, slowly bring your head back up, and exhale, reach up and over to the other side. Yeah, so as you go into poses, especially these lateral stretches, almost feel like you're reaching up and over a ball. And then inhale, come back up. Good. All right, so as promised, we're occasionally doing some facelift yoga, some face yoga to help keep us looking young. Yeah, so this one is a little, we haven't done this one before, but we're simply gonna, on an inhale breath, you're gonna slowly bring your head back over to the right. And now here, you're gonna just drop your head gently back a little bit, just so it goes back a little bit. And then you're gonna stick your tongue out as far as you can and hold that while you breathe. So stick your tongue out and keep holding the tongue out as you breathe. Really reaching that tongue over to the right wall. And you're gonna start feeling, this is good for the cheeks and the jowl area of our face. And it shouldn't be uncomfortable. It should just be a little bit of a challenge. Keep breathing. I know it's getting a little challenging. For 2, for 1, and then relax your tongue back into your mouth. Slowly float your head straight back up, and then slowly turn it back forward. Yeah, good. All right, let's take a breath in and go over to the other side. So breathe in. And exhale, turn over to the other side. Good. And then gently tilt your head back just slightly. Good. And stick your tongue out and try to touch the tip of your tongue to the wall in front of you. As you keep breathing, don't hold your breath. And relax your tongue back into your mouth. Slowly lift your head straight back up and turn it back forward. Good. So doing that a couple times a day. Yeah, we've done 2 or 3 now, and then in the next couple weeks, we'll do a couple more, and then we'll put them all together. And if you do that every day, it really helps to keep, we have so many muscles in our face. I think I've heard like 20 to 23 muscles. And how often do we think about working out our face? Let's do that one more time. Let's take a breath in and bring the head over to the right. Drop the head back slightly. Stick out your tongue. And reach. Your tongue is the strongest muscle in your body compared to its size. Then relax your tongue back in. Slowly lift the head back up. Slowly turn the head back forward. Good. And then slowly go over to the other side. We don't even think about it, right? What our tongue does for us. Tilt the head back and stick your tongue out. But yeah, I mean, we couldn't swallow without our tongue. We couldn't probably chew without our tongue. Wouldn't get nourishment without it. Stick the tongue out a little bit more and release the tongue back into your mouth. Lift your head back up and slowly come back forward. So this face yoga is kind of funny, right? We're making a lot of funny faces with face yoga. So it's kind of fun to do. It's playful. It's a playful thing. Good. All right, let's release our arms down alongside our body. Good. And then let's lift our shoulders. Bring your shoulders forward and up and back and down. Good. So nice and slowly. You can even close your eyes here as you roll your shoulders and just notice any tension in your shoulders and where it is, if there is any, right? And go slow. As you breathe in, you go forward and up, and as you breathe out, you go back and down. And slow it down, giving any tension an opportunity to release. Next time the shoulders relax, let's reverse the circle. Reach the shoulders back and up. And forward and down, nice and slowly, again, giving any tension an opportunity to let go. Yeah, we're doing this nice and slow, so our shoulder muscles are like, okay, all right, I get it now. You're not gonna yank me, so I can release the tension now. Yeah. And the next time that your shoulders relax down, relax the body. You can float your eyes open and bring your hands onto your lap. I don't know if you noticed, but when you close your eyes, you really come more in line with how your body is feeling, right? Because we're not just distracted by what we're looking at, by our sight. Yeah, so it's nice to sometimes close your eyes. Good. All right, take a nice big breath in. And let it go. Oh, good. And let's just shake off any tension. Again, shake the head, shake the hands. You can get crazy, bring the arms up, and you can bring them out and down. You can wiggle your legs, wiggle your toes, start to wake your body up. Good. Yeah. It's coming into a nice just flow today. You know, nothing it's special, but the reason why yoga is so good and it's a practice is because maybe at this point you've already figured out that I feel different than I did when I began doing yoga. And that's just because we move the energy, the prana energy around, we stretch our tendons, our muscles, our joints, we move them around. We just really take care of the body. We're gonna float our hands forward. Good, let's bring our hands into this and just roll your hands. See if you can find that little Ujjayi breath companion, and then reverse and go the opposite direction. Good. And relax. We're going to cross our hands at the wrist. We're going to open our fingers and interlace your hands with your wrists crossed. Good. Arms are about shoulder height. If that feels okay, relax your shoulders. And then glide your arms forward from the shoulders to the arms to the hands. And then slide your shoulders back and glide them forward. Ooh, feel that nice stretch on your upper back and glide them back. Good. And one more time, glide them forward. Stretch forward, try to touch the front wall and glide them slowly back. Relax the arms, keep them there. Bend the elbows out a little bit. Press into your feet. And if you can, slowly bring your arms up over your head. Nice and slow. Good. Feel that heart lift. You can straighten the arms once they're up. That feels okay. If this doesn't feel okay, you can just interlace your hands like that without the wrist crossed, or you can have your hands in cactus pose. Yeah, good. And now wherever your arms are, good, we're gonna take a breath in. And as you exhale, very little, lean over to the right, press into your left foot to balance you. Yeah. And then inhale, slowly come back up and gently go over to the other side. Yeah, so keep the arms right next to your head if possible. Yeah, good. And then inhale, slowly come back up. And exhale, start to bend the elbows. Unlace your hands slowly and just allow the arms, the hands to float down. Good. And roll it out. Roll out any tension that you might have picked up there. Shake out the hands. Good, good, good. All right. Scooting a little bit more forward in our chair, slowly making our way to the end of our chairs in order to stand up eventually. Hands on a little cat-cow, so hands on your lap. On an inhale breath, feel that string pull your heart up as high as it can go, lifting your chin naturally with the heart up. And then exhale, slide your hands to the front of your knees, bow your head, relax the head down. Press into your feet, inhale, lift the heart, slide the hands back, look up. And exhale, slowly round the back, just giving our spine a little massage, good. And then slowly bring the body back up, good. Now we're gonna extend our legs back here a little bit. So you're at the front of your chair, and if it's comfortable for you to bring your legs into a V with your toes up. So you might have to wiggle around a little bit if that doesn't, if that doesn't feel good on where you're seated. Yeah, and if this is not comfortable, maybe you bring the legs in, smaller V, right? Until you're sitting comfortably. Good. And now we're just gonna take our toes. I don't know if you can see, you can probably see just the edge of my toes, but we're gonna make circles with our toes. Yeah. And the next time the toes come up, you're gonna pause. You're gonna point your toes down towards the floor, and then lift them up and point them down. So point and flex your feet here, and lift up and point down and lift up and relax. And now we're gonna bring our arms forward and we're gonna rotate our fists and our toes at the same time. Yes, in one direction. And then we're going to reverse and go the opposite direction. Yes. Good. And relax. And now we're gonna take our arms next to us. We're gonna stretch our fingers and stretch your toes. I know you probably have shoes on, but try your best to stretch your toes as wide as you can. And then relax. And then stretch wide and relax and stretch and relax. Good. And relax the legs down. Now, one at a time, help to rebend your knees. one and then the other. Keeping the legs wide, you can either make them a little narrower, or you can make them a little wider. We're gonna come into basically a forward fold with our body. So being mindful to not really round the back. If you have osteoporosis, you wanna be really gentle. Keep the spine a little bit more straight. Yes. We're just gonna get some energy going into our head. So take a nice breath in, lift the heart. And as you exhale, hinge forward at your hips. Good. Looking now down at the floor. Good. And there's different options here. So you can bring your elbows onto your thighs, relax your hands between, just your hands between your legs, like little ragdoll hands. Good. If it feels okay on your face and your head, you can drop your head. Just coming into a gentle forward fold here. I don't know your body, but if you want to hang your arms down towards the floor like a rag doll with the arms, that might feel a little too much on your back. Or if your fingers reach the floor. Anyway, all different options here. My favorite is elbows on my thighs, hands just relaxed between my legs. Take 3 Ujjayi breaths here. Nice, long, slow, deep breath. And as you exhale, just notice that the body relaxes with each exhale breath. Good. So just melt into this pose. Good. And then when you're ready, one at a time, if your fingers are out towards the floor, let's bring your elbows one at a time back onto your legs. And then let's slide our hands one at a time back onto our thighs and press down into your thighs and your feet to slowly bring the body back up. Nice and slow. Good, and relax the shoulders once you're up. And then bring your toes in and heels in and toes in and heels in. Good. All right, we're gonna do a little work for our pelvic floor. Yeah, so we did a face lift and we're gonna do a pelvic floor lift. We're lifting today. Yeah, some stuff. Yeah, because gravity keeps us on this earth, but it's not necessarily our friend, especially as we age. But that's okay. So we're gonna take a breath in, and as you exhale, again, hinging forward. And again, we're gonna put our elbows on our thighs. Good, yeah. And that's just going to, hands just relaxed here. Good. And now we're gonna lift our heels up and lift the pelvic floor up as we lift the heels. Good. All right. And now you're gonna shift your weight a little bit further forward into the balls of your feet. Good. And then as you inhale, you're gonna contract your pelvic floor muscles up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, you're gonna blow out through the mouth and just relax the pelvic floor. Good. Again, inhale, lift those pelvic floor muscles up off your chair. And as you exhale, relax them. So you can feel that isolation of the pelvic floor. It's almost like you're stopping elimination. Inhale, lift the pelvic floor muscles up. Exhale, relax. And we're gonna do that one more time, really blowing the air out as you relax. And inhale, lift up, maybe lift up the heels a little bit more. Lift the pelvic floor muscles up. And blow it out as you exhale. And gently release your heels back onto the floor. Good. And slide your hands one at a time back onto your thighs. Press down into your legs and slowly bring your body back up. Nice. All right. So yes, all those things that we don't think about day to day, you know, we do our workout with our arms and our legs and all that, but we don't think about face. We don't think about pelvic floor, and all of those are important. Yes. All right, we're gonna make our way to a stand. So sliding the heels back, hinging forward at your hips, using those toes to press down to 10. Come up to a nice gentle stand. Okay. And once here, coming to the back of your chair, you can scoot the chair forward or to the side. And we've arrived up here. So let's just move our arms gracefully. So let's soften the knees, and however you want to start, just floating your arms out, almost as if we're feeling the air, the temperature of the air, looking at ourselves and just seeing how we move. We're part of this air. We're part of the energy around us. Yeah. We're just so much bigger than this body. There's so much more to us. But just nice and gracefully moving the arms around. Feeling where we are in space. Almost like those programs about space, or when you're on the moon, this is how they look like they move in slow motion. Yeah, feeling weightless. Good. Sometimes that just feels nice. And then slowly relax the body, relax the arms back down alongside your body. Good, and find your mountain pose, toes forward, palms forward, shoulders just gently back and down, tucking the chin back slightly. We're gonna come up and down on our heels now, keeping the knees soft as you lift your heels and drop your heels. Lift and drop. And again, keeping your knees nice and relaxed, right? Nice and soft, the head right above the shoulders, and inhaling and exhaling. And relax. Good, wiggle it out. Good, if you're sitting down, you're just lifting your heels and dropping them as well, even seated. And again, we're gonna do a couple more of those. This is such a nice way to get our blood flow pumping up into our upper body. Yeah, and of course, always strengthening our bones as much as we can, especially at our age or older. As you start losing bone mass, there's been tests. It depends on your body and your genetics, but it can be as early as your early 30s that you start losing bone mass, or can. Yeah, so it's good to remind our body to keep those bones nice and healthy and relax. Let's shake. So shake it out. Yeah, you can shake out the hands. Good. All right. And come back into mountain pose. On an inhale breath, soften the knees. On an inhale breath, straighten the knees as you reach your arms forward and up. Good. And then lifting the heart and just gently coming to a little baby back bend here. Breathing into the back bend. 2, and for 1, and then inhale, slowly come back up, and exhale, release the arms down. Good. And let's bring our legs a little wider apart, soften the knees. Let's come to our side to side. So inhale and exhale. See if you can do it a little differently today. Maybe you exhale louder. Maybe you lift your heel, the opposite heel up, the way that your body's going. Yeah. Maybe you take deeper breath in. When knees are nice and soft, you're just lifting the knees. And next time that you come to the right, we're gonna pause, just breathe. No, my screen has not frozen. And let's do that again. Inhale and exhale, side to side. Maybe you're exhaling the opposite way now, if you can figure that out. And the next time you come to the left, we're gonna breathe. Good. Balance. And slowly side to side again. And come back to center. Good. Bringing our feet back to hip distance apart. Make sure that you have some room on either side of you. We're going to be stepping side to side. Just gonna do our little sun salutation or airplane with airplane arms. Yeah, we're gonna be good flying airplanes on time today. Yes, all right. So we're gonna start with our hands at our heart. And on an inhale breath, we're gonna step out to the left, arms out, just like a star. And exhale, soften the knees, airplane your arms back and up. Good, and on an inhale breath, we're gonna step together like a little candle and exhale, hands to heart. On an inhale, step out to the other side. Make sure we put it in, okay? Exhale, bow forward. Keep the knees soft, reach the arms back and up. On an inhale breath, step everything back to center. Exhale, hands to heart. So if it's a little bit of a challenge to come back to center, don't step out as wide. Inhale out. Exhale, just bow forward to wherever you're comfortable, arms back and up. Inhale, slide everything back together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, opposite side, maybe the right. Exhale, bow forward, reach those arms back and up a little higher. And then inhale, slowly slide everything together. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do one more round. Inhale, out. Exhale, bow forward. Maybe you reach those arms back and up a little higher. Inhale, slide together. Exhale, hands to heart. Last one, inhale out. Exhale, bow forward. Reach those arms back and up. And inhale, slide together. And exhale, hands to heart. Very nice. Nice just movement for the body, getting the prana energy. Lateral movement is always good for our balance. All right. So we're going to use those airplane arms again. Yes. So we're going to be sitting and standing in our chair pose. So this will probably get our heart rate up a little bit, get our blood flowing a little bit. Nothing should be uncomfortable, no pain in the knees. So we'll start easy here. We're going to just start, take a breath in. You can keep your hands on your thighs and exhale, send your hips back. Like there's a stool behind you that you're sitting down on. Yeah. And then slowly press into your feet and toes and stand. Take a breath in, exhale, sit back into your chair. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sit into your chair. Maybe each time you're going a little lower. Inhale, come up. We're going to add our arms now. And then we're going to inhale, reach your arms forward as you sit back. Exhale, press into your toes to stand. Inhale, come up. And this time, exhale, keep your legs, knees bent, and exhale, reach your airplane arms back. And inhale, reach your airplane arms down, forward, and up. And exhale, airplane back. Inhale, arms forward and up. Exhale, airplane back. Let's pause here in our airplane. Like we're gonna dive into a swimming pool. And breathe, pressing into those toes. Take a big breath in, exhale, see if you can sit back just a little more, maybe. How you doing? Good. One more big breath in, exhale, release the hands down, bring them back onto your thighs. Good, and pressing into your toes, slowly start to straighten the knees. Slowly bringing the body back up to a stand. And once the shoulders come up, head up, relax. Just relax into your mountain pose. Let the breath come back to natural state. Yes. Once you've gotten your breath relaxing a little bit, tap into that Ujjayi breath. Just take 2 or 3 nice, long, big Ujjayi breaths here. Smile on the face. and relax. Good. All right. Just shake out, move the body a little bit, shake out any tension. Yes, just allow the tension to an opportunity to leave your body. I like one of my teachers puts it that way. Just allow the tension and give it an opportunity to let release. Yeah, good. All right. Coming into another little bit deeper lateral stretch. On an inhale breath, we're going to reach the arms out. You can bend the elbows on the way up. That takes a little tension out of the shoulders. And we're going to grab onto the right wrist with your left hand. Good. So gently pressing into the toes. On an inhale breath, drag that right hand a little bit higher up. Let that left hand, guide those right fingertips up towards the sky. Feel that nice long stretch on the right side. Take another breath in. Exhale it out. And now on an inhale breath, reach up as high as you can. And exhale, lean up and over. Again, like we have a big, huge ball on the left side of our body, and we're reaching up and over that ball. And if it's available to you, slowly, just a little bit, turn your head over to the right. Yeah, keep that right arm, the right upper arm right in line with the head, the ear, the face. Yeah, and breathe, belly's tucking in. And then inhale, slowly press into your toes, bring your body back up. Let's take a break. Exhale, gently release the wrist. And let's just come with arms floating down. Again, nice and slowly. Good. And roll it out. Good. Shake it out. Release the tension. And let's go to the other side now. Inhale, slowly circle, sweep your arms out and up. Good. This time we're going to grab onto the left wrist. And as you inhale, guide those left fingertips up. Let that right hand help those fingertips reach the sky. And breathe. Yeah. 2 and 1. On your next inhale breath, reach those fingers up. And exhale, reach up and over that big ball on the right side of your body. Just come over a little bit. Doesn't have to be much. And if you can turn your head just a little bit over to the underneath that left arm, that's an option, not necessary. And breathe. Long, slow, deep breath. Here. 2 and 1. And then inhale, slowly come out of the pose. Come back up and exhale, release that wrist and allow the body, the arms to just float down naturally. Good. And roll it out. Ooh, and shake it out. All right, I'm going to come into a sweet little twist for our spine. Find your mountain legs. Good. Nice tall spine. We're going to bring our arms forward. It's like palms are facing each other, about shoulder height. Good. And let's take a breath in. So arms forward. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to start to turn. Soften your knees. You're going to start to turn over to the right. And normally I have you keep your arms parallel. And this time we're going to take this left hand and slowly bring it to the front of our right shoulder and reach your right arm as far back as it'll go. You're sort of supporting that front right shoulder with that left hand as you reach that right arm back. And breathe. And knees are soft, they're not locked. You're gently pressing into your toes. And maybe your Ujjayi companion breath has returned. Good. Now on your next inhale breath, slowly bring your arms back forward. Find the arms parallel again. And slowly come all the way back forward. And release. And relax. And just shake out the arms. You can just let them flop forward and back. Releasing the shoulders. Good. We're going to do that same thing on the other side. So arms parallel, palms facing each other. We're going to take a breath in, and as you exhale, knees are soft. as you reach over to the other side. And go as far as you can over to the left. And then you can take that right hand and just lay it to the front of your left shoulder, right in front of your left shoulder. And then reach that left arm as far back as you can go. Twisting at your waist, breathing, smiling, enjoying. Again, there should be no pain, no sharp pain for sure in anything that we do here. 2 more breaths here. Good. And then on your next inhale breath, slowly start to bring that left arm forward. Slowly start to reach that right arm parallel to the left. Once that happens, and slowly bring your body back forward here and relax and release the shoulders and shake out the body. Very nice, very nice. All right, we're going to come into a version of tree pose. So you can use your chair. Maybe today you say, okay, I'm going to maybe do a version of tree where I'm not holding onto my chair, but I'm going to be able to stand up, right? Or if you have your chair handy, have it, handy for you. Yes, you can just have it in front of you so we don't need to go to the side of it. All right, so find a nice tall spine. Having a nice lifted heart when we balance, when we walk, is really helpful for our balance, right? Yes, because we're using our whole body to stabilize us. Good. So now, bending the right knee. I'm going to take my chair out of the way because here. You can have your chair wherever it's comfortable for you to hold on to. So we're just starting with bending. So come into a nice, sweet tree pose where you're feeling nice and comfortable, nice and strong. So that standing left knee, lift the knee, engage the kneecap, and squeeze your left glute muscle. And feel that standing leg, so strong. Yeah, good. Now, you can have your hands at your heart or on your chair, wherever they're comfortable. Yeah. If you want to take the right knee out to the side and bring the bottom of the foot into the inside ankle. Yes, do it nice and slowly. Find your balance. Options are also to put the bottom of your foot onto the outside of your left shin as well. Good. And once there, if you want to grow your tree branches slowly up towards the sky. Good. So these are all different options. So just find the option where you're a little challenged. You feel the body wobbling a little bit, trying to right itself. That's the pose, that's good, right? But you're not, if you continue to fall out, then readjust your legs. Good. And if you're up here with your tree branches up into the sky, it's a little breezy day today. If you want a little more challenge, you can wave your branches side to side. Yeah, find a spot to stare at, a gaze that will help you stay upright. Yeah, good. So we're either swaying trees, or maybe it's not a breezy day for you and your branches are straight up. Yeah, good. Smile on the face and telling yourself, I've got this. I am strong. I will not waver. And slowly come back to center. Let's come out the way we came in. So stopping the swaying, if that's what you're doing, bringing your palms together and slowly bringing your tree branches down to your heart. Good. Bringing your right knee forward, releasing the right foot onto the floor, releasing the arms down. Yeah, coming back to, let's just shake it out. Good. That's such a fun little pose. There's so many different options. And the exciting part about tree pose is it's different for you every day. It depends. I say this all the time. If you didn't sleep well, if you've not been eating well, you're probably going to find that you're a little less balanced, right? But it's really good to practice every day. Yeah. And it's just it's a wonder why each day is different. Yeah. So embrace that. Let's do the other side. Engaging the standing leg, now bending the left knee, opposite knee for you. Good. Nice tall spine. Good. You can be holding onto your chair if you'd like. You can bring your hands into your prayer position. Finding our legs here. So whatever you did on the other side, maybe try to do that same thing. So knee out to the side or forward, maybe the bottom of the foot to the inside ankle or shin. Yeah. Again, find that spot. Good. Get your balance. Engage that standing kneecap and that glute. Make that standing leg strong as you can. And then slowly floating your tree branches up towards the sky. Good. See how that feels. Good. And maybe here we start to sway our branches side to side. Nice and slow and gentle, just like when we started, just waving the arms through the air, if that feels okay on your body. Good. And then if you're swaying, you come back to stillness when stuck. Good. Bringing your palms together. Slowly floating your hands down to your heart. And then bringing that left knee forward, releasing that left foot next to the right. And shake it out. Okay. Yes, that's such a beautiful pose. Doing so much for us, getting our left-right brain firing, right? Getting us into the present moment, helping our stability and our strength. Good. All right. Let's make our way to our chair. And earned a seat. Yes. So again, mindfully sitting down, making sure you have your chair right behind you there. Good. You can have your hands on your thighs to start with. And just like we did in chair pose, you start to send your hips back, looking for that seat of the chair. Good. I won't make you do this, another chair pose. And then you can either grab the front of your chair, press into your toes, and then just allow the hips to gracefully float down. There we go. We've made it onto our chair. Nice, nice stretching, everybody. All right, we're gonna come into eagle pose. So we're gonna scoot forward into our chair. And we'll start with opening our hip a little bit. So take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, just scoot your belly forward and your chest forward. Let's grab behind our right knee. On an inhale breath, hug that right knee up into your belly, that right thigh into your belly. Squeeze the belly if you can. Let's just do a couple circles here. Our ankles held us up for lots of things today. Good. And then if it's available, taking that leg, your right leg, outside leg, and laying it on top of your left. And if that is not comfortable, an option is to cross at your ankles. Yes, either one. Good. And let's take a nice big breath in. And just the fact that we lift our chest and reach your shoulders back, you'll start to feel a stretch in this hip. Yes, so take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, gently glide your belly button forward and your chest forward. Keep looking forward until you feel a nice stretch on this right hip. Relax the head, just let the head come down. Let's just take a couple Ujjayi breaths here. And each time you exhale, see if you can relax and soften. Yes. Again, giving any tension an opportunity to release with the exhale breath. Good. And on your next inhale breath, press down into your standing left foot. Float the body back up. Good. Now here we're going to go just glide that foot and cross at the legs if that's comfortable, or you can stay crossed at your ankles here. So either one. We're just going to do a little bit more of an upper back stretch with eagle. And in our lymph system, we're going to squeeze that and cleanse that with eagle pose. Relax the arms down, float the arms out to either side. Take a nice breath in, and as you exhale, start to move your arms forward. And let's bring this left arm above the right and give yourself a big hug. And squeeze your arms, like give yourself a hug so you can squeeze, feel the squeezing of the underarms there. Yeah, take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, relax. So you can keep your arms here. If you want to bring the backs of your hands together, it'll be a little bit deeper stretch in that upper back. And let's just lift the elbows up, lift the gaze up, and breathe. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths here. So you're either giving yourself a hug or you're in eagle arms. Lifting up a little higher with each breath and relaxing with each exhale. Good. And on your next exhale breath, relax the arms. Just let the arms drop down onto your chest. And we're gonna just slowly uncross the arms. Good. And then we're gonna slowly uncross the legs or ankles. And we're gonna come to the other side. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lean forward, grab behind this left knee now. Good. And if you can, on an inhale breath, hug the top of your thigh into your belly. It's almost as you're squeezing your colon and your low belly. You can do a couple circles here. You can also keep this toe on the floor if having your leg up is not comfortable for you. Good. And then now, if it's available, taking that left leg on top of the right, so the shin or the ankle, depending on how open you are in your hips. Yeah, or you can cross at your ankles and just let this leg relax. Good. And now here we go. We're gonna lift that heart, lift the chest, lift the chin. Good. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, glide your belly button forward, your chest forward, you're looking forward until you find the stretch on this side, this hip. Once you've found your range of motion, you can relax your face towards the floor. Find your breath. Maybe that ujjayi breath, and with each exhale, right, giving that tension an opportunity to release. Allow it to go. Shoulders, your hands, your jaw, your hip. Just allow the tension to release. On your next inhale breath, press down into your standing foot, slowly float the body back up. And we're gonna slide right into eagle. So you can either just let the legs cross here, yeah, or you're crossed at your ankles. Yeah, either one. If that doesn't feel good, you're crossed at your ankles. There. Good. Nice tall spine. Press the arms down. Inhale, bring your arms, float them into a T. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, start to relax the shoulders, move the arms forward. Let's bring the right arm above the left and give yourself a nice big hug. So hug, 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 squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those limb plants. Yes, you can squeeze your legs too. Yeah. And either leaving your arms here, your hands here, you can bring the backs of your hands together, bring them away from your face. Now we're all gonna lift our elbows up off our chest and look up towards the sky and breathe. Long, slow, deep breaths, gently squeezing your legs together and breathing. 2, 1. Inhale, the hands creep up a little. Exhale, you relax. So on your next exhale breath, just allow the upper arms to just drop back onto your chest. Slowly uncross your arms, nice and slowly. Good. And then release your leg with feet parallel to the floor. So we're still a little bit forward in our chairs here. Let's just move the body again. So this time you can move your head and your legs a little bit. Nice, like as if we're in slow motion or as if we're doing this underwater. Just feel the space around you. Feel the temperature of the air on your skin, on your arms, on your hands. Close your eyes. Just be in slow motion. Yeah. Just noticing how your body feels, noticing any tension in your back or neck, whatever, wherever. Just let it be. And slowly, we're going to land our hands onto our lap. Good. And either you can keep your eyes closed here and go into Shavasana, scooting your hips all the way to the very back of your chair. Feel free to, if you want to lay down, you might want to open your eyes a little bit, lay down on the floor. And just find a nice, comfortable way to be laying or sitting here now for this next couple of minutes. So make sure your back feels supported. If you're laying down, it's always nice to have your legs apart a little bit and your arms away from your body a little bit. And you're sitting, make sure the back feels nice and supported. Heart's just gently lifted, shoulders gently back, palms up on your lap or the floor. Good. Eyes are closed now. Good. Let's take a nice breath in. Ujjayi breath in. Find the pause. And as you exhale, relax the body. Hear the breath. Find the pause at the bottom of your breath. Just do two more Ujjayi breaths. Pausing at the top, pausing at the bottom. Slowing your body down, finding complete relaxation. And just release your breath, come to your natural breath. Feel the body begin to relax. Relax the face, all those muscles in the face. Bring a little smile to the face. Smile mudra. Relax the ears, the back of your neck, back of your shoulders. Relax all of your internal organs. Your stomach, your liver, your spleen, intestines, arms relaxed and just soft, fingers relaxed, hips heavy, it's your legs, upper legs, lower legs. Release the feet and relax them. The toes, relax your toes. The whole body relax now. Whole body relax. Let go of any effort. Body, one more chance here. The opportunity to release any last bits of tension that you might be holding. Your awareness to any thoughts, and just allow them to come and go, to float in and float out, just like our arms practice today, just floating around, then dissipating. Feel the body relax. Begin to notice your breath. Feel free to remain in Shavasana as long as you'd like. Should you choose to come back now into this space, let's take a little bit deeper breath in and let it go however you want. Let go of all efforts. Let's begin to bring our awareness back to our body, back to the sounds in the room around us. You can slowly start to wiggle toes and fingers. Maybe sway the body side to side. We make little circles with the body. Wherever you want to move gently. Let's slowly come back to center, back to stillness. Let's bring our hands into prayer position. Rest the thumbs onto the heart. Taking care of ourselves today, having gratitude for when we take care of ourselves, we can take care of the world. So let's take a nice big deep breath in, fill the heart. And as you exhale, bow your forehead to your fingertips, relax your shoulders. Closing practice today with this. Each one of us has a unique part to play in the healing of our world. And it begins with taking care of ourselves. When you feel ready and complete at your own pace, you can begin to flutter the eyes open. Let the light in slowly as you lift your head. And I thank you all for coming and taking care of yourself on this beautiful day. In gratitude, namaste.